Have you ever had this happen? Your child carries their food over and it spills all over the floor. How do you respond? Do you yell and get upset? Do you blame and berate your child? Do you tell your child they should be more careful? Or do you take some deep breaths and let them know it's no big deal and you'll clean it up? Well, that very thing happened to me this morning. And after it did, I realized how much I had shifted, and I want to share as it may help you shift too. In the past, this situation would have been very upsetting for me. I would have probably instantly yelled at the child and told them that we leave our bowl on the table and they need to be more careful. My inner voice would have gone off simultaneously about how annoying it is that this child carried their bowl over when the rule is to leave your cereal bowl on the table and only bring your water. It would have had all kinds of stories to tell me about how I am a victim in this situation and woe is me. After yelling at the child and cleaning up the mess, I would have felt guilty for yelling at the child, and my inner voice would then start beating me up for yelling. What did I do this time around? I saw the child spill their bowl, and I took some deep breaths. I dropped into my body and felt the feelings and sensations in my body. I went to the child, who was already a little upset, and comforted them and said, "No big deal. Miss Katie will clean up the mess." Then I gently reminded the child that when we are done with breakfast, we leave our bowl on the table and just carry our water to the counter. How did I do this? First of all, I did not shove down my anger. Staying calm is never about ignoring or shoving down feelings, because I used to do that and it was miserable. Emotions are energy in motion and they need to be felt. I have adopted a belief in my life that everything is happening for my highest good, and I am not a victim to any situation. This belief helps me through difficult and challenging moments. I've also learned through my conscious discipline training that you get to make up in your head why kids or adults do things. We think the voice in our head is us, and always true. But if you really sit and listen, you'll realize it's just a compilation of past experiences, programs you adopted from childhood, and thoughts. When you become aware and conscious of this, you can change it. A way to start becoming aware of your inner dialogue is to sit with yourself in silence and just notice thoughts and focus on your breath. Some people call this meditation. We have all been programmed since birth by our parents, caregivers, teachers, and other adult figures in our life about how to respond to situations. The domino effect that happens when we are triggered goes so fast that it's hard to notice and stop it. The trigger happens, in this example, the cereal bowl spills. The inner voice starts playing victim stories, and you yell or explode without having a chance to think. Most people don't even realize that underneath it all is energy or sensations in your body that want to move. The good news is all of this is just programs. You can create new neural pathways in your brain and make new choices when you are triggered. No matter what your response was to my initial questions, don't beat yourself up. Everyone is at the place they are at, and that's okay. Change takes time, patience, and unconditional self-love. I have been working on myself for 5 years, and it hasn't always been easy. Just know that change is possible.